All right, thank you for getting on this call today, man. I'm excited for everybody that's on here. You on this call for a reason because you're trying to find out what we got going on. I know y'all been saying a lot about what we've been posting about becoming a wealth builder, and let's get started. All right, we're gonna talk about first about how to win in life. I want everybody to have a vision. I want everybody on this call right now. You should have some type of vision for your life. Ask yourself, what do you see yourself at in the next 5 years? What's your dream like? What's your environment like? So the people around you that you talk to every day, what are they doing in life? And what they doing, are they helping you get to where you're going? What makes you feel alive? What makes you wake up every day? Like what you do on your day-to-day basis that makes you feel alive? Type some stuff in the chat box. I want to hear everybody. I want to get everybody feedback on it. Tell me what's some things that make you feel alive that you do on a daily basis, or something that you would like to do that you can't do right now. Somebody give me something. Know who you are and what you stand for. Say, I love trading. That's right. Trading is amazing, man. So that's what we're here for, to teach people how to become a profitable trader. There's a lot of people on this call that we've been training together for like the past 7 months. And I can tell you, it has been an awesome experience, man. I've seen people go from not making any money to being a profitable trader every day. So we actually have helped a lot of people become better traders. I want you guys to know who you are and what you stand for. The action that you take today, we don't want you to regret it for a lifetime. The action that you don't take will have you regretting for a lifetime. So some of the stuff that you do on a daily basis, make sure that expanding my cake business. I'm glad to hear that, and I hope you're definitely gonna do that, man. Stay down, continue to grind. Keep faith, keep God first, and never give up. And I guarantee you, you're gonna get exact out of life what you put into it. Be intentional with your purposes. Make life happen to you because you made it happen. Don't take life as it's given to you. For an example, if your environment is bad, that don't mean you have to be a part of your environment. People change every day. And just because you don't know anything, that don't mean you can't seek the knowledge out there. A lot of people in life go through life, they end up giving up because they don't know what else to do. They don't seek the knowledge that's out there. Even with this business that we started here, like I've been had this wealth builder going on for like 8 months, and in the beginning, like I didn't know. I already had been trading a little bit, and I already had a credit business for the past 2 years. But I wanted to be a part of something and expand to people more. Hey, whoever writing on the screen, can you kind of stop writing on the screen, please? I don't know if you probably not intentionally doing, but it's showing up. You can change your direction in life any day. If something didn't work out in the past, that's okay. Today is a new day. If you was going through stuff in your life or whatever, and you trying to figure out what you want to do, and you just feel like you want to give up, just know, like, sacrifices at the end. It doesn't rain all day. It doesn't rain every day. There's definitely going to be sunny days. You just got to stay down and keep grinding and never give up. If you want better out of life, I want y'all to go out there and get better. If you want more money, go do the things necessary to build wealth. There's a lot of people out there, like I was saying, that just give up on life. They wake up every day with no purpose in life. And they want better, and they expect opportunity to come knock at your door, but it's not gonna happen. If you don't go seek this opportunity, it's not gonna happen for you. I want you guys to set clear goals. Like, none of this stuff that you do every day will be easy, trust me. But do the things that lead to a big accomplishment. Same thing with starting this business. It took me like a year and a half to get it off the ground. It took me a lot of reaching out to people trying to get started. I had been told a lot of no's. Oh, you can't do this. It's gonna be too much. But I didn't give up. But this goal inspired me it inspired me every day that I woke up, because I knew the life that I could change for people. Now I knew the life that I have already changed for people. So that inspired me every day to keep it going. And every day I wrote my goals down. Every day I woke up, every day I woke up, I read my goals out to myself, and I started knocking stuff off. One by one. When you're going through this journey in life, make sure you discipline yourself. The benefit of discipline is amazing. This allows you to make sacrifices to get to where you want to be in life. And all growth happens outside your comfort zone. This means trying new thing in life, doing something you've never done before. And the best way to learn about yourself is actually throwing yourself in it. Like, I used to ask myself, like, every day, what was I becoming? I was an engineer. I was an engineer for like 5 years, and money was cool, but I wasn't happy because I asked myself, what am I becoming if I stay at this job? And I couldn't answer that question. I couldn't answer that question. I knew I wanted more out of life. And when you try something different and win, it's a whole nother different feeling. So when I tried something different, I wanted, I was able to connect the dots in life that acquired everything else that I wanted because I accomplished something. The sense of accomplishment is an amazing feeling. If you ever wrote a goal down, you actually accomplish it, it's a different type of feeling. And that feeling allows you to go on to do the next things in life that you want to. You only got to get something once right in life. That's it. It only has to work one time. The first time when I got my first client and I actually gave the results, I knew then that I could take this business to the next level. That's what I did. Be a traveler in life. Take control of your life. Think about this. When you visit a certain place, when you go on a tour, when you taking a tour with somebody, actually that person is guiding you. You're not really in control right now. When you become a traveler, you can dictate what you want to do with your life, where you want to go, the things you want to experience your own. I say look at your life for instance too. Who determines your life for 40 hours a week? Like working a 9 to 5, like your life get like working a 9 to 5. 40 hours out your week, you have been told by somebody else to do something. Like, why not direct your own life? When you wake up every day, you should do the thing that you want to do, things that makes you happy, not because of somebody else tell you. Like me working a job, it made me feel a certain type of way to tell somebody I had to go to the bathroom or asking me why I took so long on my break or why I was doing this. Like I didn't want nobody else controlling my life. So I would out here and seek the knowledge to better myself. It's about being grateful, man. Being grateful is one of the best qualities you can have, but you also want to be thirsty for more. Life is definitely a blessing, man. It could be worse. When you're going through life, man, I know stuff can get kind of hard, but think about the things that you do have. Think about the people that love you. Think about you having a roof over your head. Think about that you having food to eat. Appreciate the little things. When you appreciate the little things, it help you do the things that you really want to do. Because it gets stressful sometimes trying to figure out what you want to do in life. It does. You're just trying to figure out your place in this universe or whatnot. But just appreciate the small stuff, man. It'll give you a little motivation to keep going. And when you're trying to accomplish your goals, listen more than you speak. Nobody never learns anything by listening to themselves. I grew this business because I listened to people's problems and I came up with a solution to it. Like I listened to people's problem, I came up with a solution to it. It's like, just think about NBA, for instance. Most of the great coaches were players once before. You cannot coach if you never was a player. You have to play the game to learn how to coach. So anything that you want to do in life, participate in it. Whatever you want to do in life, participate in it. If you want to be a great realtor, be around other realtors. If you want to become a great trader, be around other traders. Learn the game first, and then you can become a coach. Some people be trying to step out there and do this and that, and never understood the game. Because like anything with sports, there's gray areas, there's fouls, there's things that you won't know until you come up on their problem. Like they always tell you in a fight. Everybody can fight until you get hit in the mouth. That's the same thing. That's the same thing with being a coach. Trying to become a coach before you learn the game. When something happens, if something happens you never experienced it before, how can you react to it? And that's how you better yourself. Now, I always say respect other people, man. When you're going through life, respect other people, because you never know who the people you may have to reach out to actually can assist you where you're going. People value who value you. Just saying, for instance, with me starting this business, I would never have grown this business if it wasn't for the people in my group that believed in my vision and the value that I given to them. That allowed me to get out here and grow and to seek the knowledge I did because I know they had me backing me. The power isn't always in numbers. I tell people, the power is in numbers. Teams win championships. Yeah, you can do stuff on your own like that, but it's better when you're doing it, when you're moving with the person doing it. Think about a storm, for instance. A tornado is a tornado because you have precipitation, you have rain, you have condensation. It's a multiple forces that make this one strong force. It's multiple factors that make a strong force, just like a hurricane, a tsunami. Think about all the stuff that causes a catastrophic event. It's because you're doing this with a force. And my thing with this group is we built a force together to make something so powerful that it's really changing people's lives. Going through life too, man. Never play life safe. Take chances in life. You get out of life what you put in it. You got one life to live, man. Make it epic. Like, make this life epic. I don't know. People wake up every day and acting like they're gonna get a second chance in life, but really, we got one life to live. Every day you wake up, make it count. Take the risk where the reward is worth it. The last thing you want to do is be on your deathbed wishing you would have went this place, wishing you would have drove this type of car, wishing you would have met this type of person. Make your life an experience. If you die today, can you actually say, damn, I was able to change the world, or I was able to give back to my family? Like, are you able to really say that right now? Most of us, some of us probably can't, some of us will. I don't know everybody's situation, but me right now, I know that I can't, because I haven't contributed enough to society to know that I can be satisfied with myself. I want to give back to people. The biggest blessings come from you blessing others. And this program that we developed will allow you to do just that. And like, you already won in life. You on this call for a reason, because you wanna better yourself. You're looking for an opportunity to better yourself and to better people around you. What is a wealth builder? Let's talk about this. A wealth builder is one who understands the importance of financial literacy. He or she understands the gain of being financially educated. This means having more freedom, doing things that you want to do that brings you happiness, be in control of your own happiness in life. They are truly able to understand what it means to have your money make money for you. Yeah, as a wealth builder, you learn to invest in yourself, and it doesn't necessarily has to mean money. It means education, time, making sacrifices, meaning investing in yourself to become financially free. Like, for example, like, some people are scared to take risks in life, but you would rather go to a job every day, which is more of a risk. Just say, for instance, you going to your job. You trying to go to work early every day. Say if you want a raise, you try to come in and work every day. You staying late. You trying to impress your boss. You trying to do all this extra work. You're taking a risk right there. You're taking a risk from spending more time with your family. So you're taking away from your family by being at work all day. You taking a risk away from your health, because guess what? You stress out at work trying to overexert yourself to do all these things, hoping that your boss will see this and give you a raise at your job. Hoping that he would be like, hey, I see this guy coming in to work every day. I see this person working 70 hours a week. Oh, maybe I may give him a raise. But what if he don't give you a raise? Look at the biggest risk you just took out for you. Like I said, you took a risk from being away from your family. All the sacrifices you made just to show somebody else that, hey, my value, I'm more worth than what you're paying me. That's the risk in itself. Time is the most precious thing on this earth that you can't get back. Like, time is everything. So why not bet on yourself? Why not take that same risk that you put in somebody else? Why not take that same risk yourself? Nobody in this world became successful by not taking a risk. And I'm trying to get people out their mindset of like, you know, I ain't knocking nobody if you work or whatnot, but me, I want to be able to give back to my family. I want to be able to do the things to add value to somebody else's life. Those are the things that I want to do. So I'm going to take that risk. Whatever it is out there, I'm going to take that risk. And think about this too. The people that took risks, you got to have a degree to work for them. The person who started their business took a risk to start their business. But guess what? You need a degree to go work for them. You need to sacrifice whatever you sacrifice and work for these people who betted on themselves. A wealth builder provides a better life for themselves and for your family, your loved ones. Everybody wants to. Everybody out here want to be in a position to give back. It's the best feeling in the world. So bet on yourself with everything you do in life. And this program you're gonna have a whole bunch of people taking this journey with you in life, so you don't have to take this journey alone. The power is in numbers. I'm gonna keep saying that. Moving along, because with this force that we created with the wealth build, I feel that we cannot be stopped. Like, I have changed hundreds of lives, literally. Like, bringing people from a dark place and things that we're conditioned to think, changing their mindset a little bit. Because I was the same way. What will I get when you become a wealth builder? I mean, what will you become when you become a wealth builder? I kind of said that wrong, my bad. Actually, when you become a wealth builder, we're going to teach you everything you need to know about credit. You will become a credit expert. I guarantee I have changed some of the worst situations in life to bring people out of a dark place. People have came to me with 400 credit scores, 500 credit scores, coming to me 30 years old, 35 years old with bad credit. And there's going to be a certain point in time where you're going to need this stuff. We're being conditioned to think that, oh, credit is bad, and all this other craziness that I hear all the time. It's a bunch of bullshit. You think that all these buildings you live in, you think that these buildings that you live in, the places you go work, you think that stuff was bought because they spent their money? No, they leveraged debt. They took out loans to acquire these businesses, and now they're millionaires because they was educated enough to not to spend their money, to leverage things and to leverage debt. That's what credit is really for. So we're going to teach you everything you need to know about credit, and you would never have to pay anybody else again to restore your credit. This is something that you could do on your own, something that you could teach other people. You will learn the power of credit and how to unlock the secrets and opportunities to credit. We will teach you how to build a strong credit profile. Like I said, we're going to teach you how to leverage debt. Like I said again, you literally will become an expert and know everything you need to know to be able to have these opportunities to achieve those things by having the money to get a lower down, to get a better interest rate on a car, to buy a home, to invest in real estate. Another thing, think about this too. Most of you guys probably have moved somewhere, probably moved into a house or whatnot, and moved into an apartment. You think these people, furnishing your house is very expensive, literally. If you got a big house, it could take sometimes $10,000 to $20,000 to furnish your house. You think people spend their cash? You think people spend their cash to furnish their house? No, they go take out a credit card, or they go get a loan with, say, like a Farmer's Furniture or a Harris. They get a loan. They open up a furniture account. So I can run up $25,000 and pay $150 a month for this furniture that you have. What would you rather do? Pay $125 for something to build your credit, or would you rather spend $25,000 out your own money, out your pocket? I think that most people would want to pay $125 a month. $25,000 a month for most people is a lot. I mean, a lot to come out your pocket at one time. We're going to teach you how to make the most out of your credit cards. We're going to teach you what lenders come and look for when getting a loan. We're going to teach you the psychology behind credit, not what people tell you about all the myths that you shouldn't do this. I'm going to teach you exactly how it is about credit. And also, I tell people too, everybody say keep your cars under 30%. That is true when you're ready to buy something. As long as you don't miss a payment on your credit report, you will be fine. Some people stressed out, let me keep my credit cards under 30%. You want to do that, but if you're not trying to buy anything, it's okay. Don't stress yourself out about it. Just don't miss a payment. You only need a lower utilization when you're ready to buy something. When a creditor pulls your credit. When a creditor pulls your credit, and long as your utilization at that point is under 30%, they can't look at 5 months and be like, hey, this person was at 80% 4 months ago. No, they can't see that. So I tell people too, don't stress yourself. They're like, well, I need to do this and get my cards down. I say, when you're ready to purchase something, when you know you got to purchase something, then you work on paying your cards down. We're going to teach you how to get out of debt. We're gonna on the information you receive in this program literally will change your life. Like, it literally will change your life. We're gonna teach you guys how to trade stocks and forex. If everybody know, most millionaires make their money in stocks. People think it's hard or it costs a lot of money to get started, and those people who have already been trading in our program, if you guys seen what we post, that is real stuff. We stay up every day and make money. I have witnessed people start out with like $50 and grow a portfolio to $3,000 in 30 days. Now ask yourself right now, can you use the additional income for you and your family? Can you use an extra $10K a year or extra $100K a year? Like, this is unlimited potential to the money you can make out here. So I spoke about 3 weeks ago to this company about just about stocks and 401K or whatnot. I told them that if people was more financially educated on like stocks and the things in the world, when you get a job, you would have a 401K. You know why people lost a lot of their retirements when the stock market crashed? Because they was uneducated about stocks. They didn't understand market structure. If you understood it at that time, you'd have known that the market was about to crash, and you'd have took your money out. And half the people, some people committed suicide, some people lost their families, lost everything because they lost everything in the stock market because they was uneducated. Some people saved themselves because they knew the stock market was about to crash, and they was able to move their stocks. They was able to cash out and move their stocks. So these are things that kind of just helps you overall. But one day, if you get a real job, you're gonna have a 401k. So why not know about why not know about where your money is going? Don't trust. I ain't telling you not to trust people, man. But the things that they know, you can teach yourself the same stuff. Another thing too, whether you're a beginner or you just want to better your skills, we will help you achieve that. We got some of the best traders around that's available to you who help hundreds of people become successful traders, and we're ready to serve you. Like I told you, our trading style is second to none. We teach people the psychology of trading. Most people say it's a $5.3 trillion market out there. You want to know why? Because people is giving their money back to the market. If everybody was making money, it wouldn't be a $5.3 trillion market. We're teaching you how to become a long-time successful trader. Another thing, we're gonna teach you how to start your business. Like a lot of us have a goal about starting our own businesses, because in the next year we got new millennials coming out. There are gonna be new businesses started, and I feel like a lot of people would start more businesses if they knew how to get started, or if they had the money to get started without having to pay someone to set it up for you. There's so much you can acquire in assets by owning a business that many of us don't know. I tell everybody too, if you know one day you want to own a business for tax purposes, go get your LLC while you're young. Go get your LLC while you're young. Set your business up properly. Put money in your business account. Use your business account as a checking account. So say if one day you had you want to go start a business and it costs $30,000. If they look at your business statement and see that you never had that type of money, that they're not going to loan you their money. I always say, if you open a business account, use it as your checking account, so the banks can see that you use this account frequently. That's how you acquire those $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 loans for business, because of the people started out early when they knew they want to start a business. But I always tell people, you open up a business, go put some money in there and use it, so you can create history and activity in your business account. We're also going to teach you the different business structures. We're going to teach you how to what's the difference between LLCs, corporations. We're going to teach you how to acquire business credit and business loans. Most people who start businesses put everything on their business. That protects yourself from a lot of stuff. And if you want to start a business and the business fails, okay, your business failed, but it does not protect. It protects your personal assets. And a lot of people do that out here now. A lot of these rich people who start businesses, they don't put their stuff in their personal credit. They put this stuff on business. And this goes back to with your business too. Nowadays, you have to have good credit to get a business. And I mean to tell you guys too, in 2019, they having a new FIFO system called the Ultra FIFO scoring system. What's going on right now is a lot of banks got defrauded this year because the banks were giving people money to people that wasn't responsible borrowers. These people were 70, 80K in debt, but they got their credit cleaned up. So now when the banks go look at their credit report to get them a loan, they don't see that on there. And banks lost a lot of money because they was giving money to people who never was responsible for money. So guess what you got to do now? You're going to have to show them bank statements. You're going to have to show the creditor bank statements to show that you're responsible with money. And if you've been having overdrafts or $10, $20 in your bank account, they're not going to give you a $3,000, $4,000 credit card. They're not going to do it. They're going to change that next year sometime. So now it's the time now to educate yourself on ways to get around that. And that's something that we're going to teach in this course a lot. Only thing I feel it's going to do is going to make the rich richer and the poor poorer. But guess what? These people that got these credit cards when you was in school and you didn't pay them back, you got all these medical bills or whatnot, they're going to be harder to get off your credit report. You're going to actually have to pay that debt or know the laws to get yourself out of something that can't be verified. And guess what's going to start popping up? All these payday loans and get money fast here, because guess what? They know you need this money. They know you need this money. They know your credit's messed up and you can't get it clean. So they're going to go out here and you're going to go to these people. They're going to charge you like 30% on the loan because they know you need it. You just put yourself in more and more debt because you're not educated enough to do these things now and to learn about credit so you can avoid those problems. It's going to get worse. Like, I really feel like the credit thing is going to get worse if people don't react, if they don't act upon now and take advantage of stuff, because you may not need it now, but I guarantee you, when you get older in life, I don't know how old the people are on this call, but when you get older in life, you're going to want to understand and keep your money in your pocket and leverage everything around you. And I'm going to give you a good example too. We're going to talk about credit cards too. I'm going to teach people how credit cards to work to your advantage. Say if you travel a lot, you love to travel, whatever, their credit cards, they give you reward points. If you swipe your debit card 50 times, you ain't get no money back from that. You just swiping your card 50 times, and the only thing you're seeing is your bank account that running. You swipe a credit card 50 times out the month. You get travel points, you get hotel stays, you get all types of discounts and whatnot. And it ain't, people be like, well, what about the interest rate? When you apply for a credit card, you get a card with 0% in industrial rate for the first 12 months. After those 12 months, you close that card out and get another one. You just keep getting, there's 1,000 credit unions out here. After they end industrial rate over with, close that card out, pay it down to zero balance, don't use it no more, and go open up another card with the same 12%, with the same 12-month industrial rate. Use that. I use my credit card for everything. I'm able to travel and do a lot of things. Sometimes I get a lot of free hotel stays. I don't really pay for travel as much, but I swipe my card up. It's the same with a debit card. So educating yourself on stuff like that to really be able to educating yourself like that will still help you enjoy life, to travel the world, to do these things, so you were educated enough to let the world work for you. This stuff is provided to us for a reason, but we was conditioned to think that it's bad. We're gonna in this program too, we're gonna get people involved in real estate. Like, as you all know, that real estate makes the most millionaires too, as well as stocks. And actually, network marketing too. What we're doing right now, direct selling, network marketing makes the most millionaires just as much. It's also, real estate is also one of the safest investments you can make with your money. But as we know, good real estate courses cost thousands of dollars to attend with no direct access to the person teaching. You sign up for a real estate course, you're gonna be in a room with, like I said, with hundreds of people. As soon as you leave, you're gonna have people when we left to figure that stuff out on your own. What if I told you in our program we're gonna have real estate gurus whom have achieved financial freedom through real estate that has helped hundreds of others do the same? We're gonna teach you step by step how to be successful in real estate. What if you don't know nothing about real estate? We're gonna teach you. We're gonna teach you how and where to buy and flip homes, how to generate passive income in real estate. We're gonna teach you how to find investors. This stuff is very easy. But it's with anything in life. All this stuff does take effort. Nothing in life is gonna happen to you without putting in effort. The same effort you put in, if you got a job, a 9 to 5, the same effort you put in making your boss millions of dollars, put that effort in yourself. Like, put that same energy and effort into yourself. I guarantee your life will change. With me taking upon myself to take these risks allowed me to be able to take care of my family, to be there for the people that I love the most. So if somebody going through something, or I was telling people on last call, my mom had cancer or whatnot. Well, she still has it now, but she's getting better. I was able to take her to some of the best doctors to pay for her cancer or whatnot. And I was able to do this because I was able to get involved in real estate and to create enough money to sustain the lifestyle that I live and to be able to take care of my family. What makes us different? Let's talk about that. We're an organization that care about people. I tell people we ain't selling no product. It ain't nothing you gotta persuade people to buy. This is a service that people look for. This is a must in life, not a luxury. These things that we're doing and helping people, these are the things that assist you to living a productive life. You need to learn about credit. If you care anything about the value about yourself, you need to learn about these things that can better your life. You need to get involved in real estate. You need to understand about stocks. And if you may not want to start a business but at least be educated enough to know if you wanted to do that, you can. And all of us got dreams, man. We all got ideas out here. We all got ideas. Just bring them to fruition. I tell everybody to chase your dreams. You never know what can happen. Some of the best ideas to this day started with a dream. Some of the best inventions today started with a dream. People just pursued their dreams. We're talking about getting your credit fixed. Literally, like I said, when you leave this program, you will be a better person overall than when you came. You will have the credit score you need to buy that home, to get the credit cards you want, to buy your dream car, to invest in yourself. There has nobody that has came through this program that have not left in a better situation. We're going to teach you how to trade stocks and how to become profitable in the market. Like I said, we're going to teach you how to start your own business. We're going to get you involved in real estate. And the most important thing that I love the most is that we're going to take this journey with you. Everybody that comes to our program, we're going to help you. We call it Bring Your Vehicle to a Better Life. We're going to take you there. And I've been blessed to help change thousands of people's lives, literally, by helping them acquire the things they need in life, man, because people want a better life. Like, life is hard, man. Like, life is really hard. Most people go through life struggling. You try to cover this stuff. Most people try to cover their lives. Oh, yeah, it's okay. But who the hell want to work 70 hours a week, 60 hours a week? Who wants to do that? Nobody. you can't spend more time with your family. I'm trying to draw the world around. This world is a big place. You think when you was born that you was dedicated to this certain portion of life. Like, hey, you only get to experience this part of life. You only get to experience this part of life. No, this is a big world. And when you want the opportunity to experience it, not in the world, the people in it, the things around it. And that stuff honestly takes money. Being a part of a network, like network marketing, what we're doing now, network marketing allows you to meet other people. It allows you to manifest your ideas and allows you to be a part of the people who's taking this journey with you. Our goal as a wealth builder is to give so much value to people that you feel obligated to want to live a better life. I want this to be an experience for people to be a part of something great, something that's going to change the world. Like I said, introducing people to the network marketing and how it can open up the doors to endless opportunities. Being able to meet new people, get residual income to invest in yourself more. We got one of the best payouts out there in network marketing, and I made sure that because as a company, I didn't want to keep all the money. I want to give money back to the people, so they can be able to chance to live a certain type of life. I told everybody too, I'm going to spend the first part of my life making a lot of money and spend the rest of it giving away. I have been fortunate enough to talk to billionaires, and they told me the best feeling in the world that they did was take a chance on themselves and giving back to other people. You can't take this stuff with you when you die. You can't. So imagine the feeling you get while you're on this earth of being able to put yourself in position to be able to give back, to travel the world and meet these amazing people that's in this universe. This program is for everybody. Teenagers, young, old, men, women, anybody that want a better quality of life, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to go back to credit, for instance. Credit not only affects you, but it affects the people coming behind you too. Think about most places acquire you to have a certain credit score to live in. Most nice neighborhoods acquire you to have a certain credit score. And most people that have bad credit scores that end up living in most people that probably don't even check credit or have a low requirement for credit, it's a predominantly private neighborhood. And most people know that in private neighborhoods, you have lack of education and you have a high crime rate. Why bring your kids up in that environment, adding to the system? Yeah, you can get out of that system, but it's a lot harder when 80 of your people around you are in the same environment or susceptible to living they're expected to fail because of their environment. So if you struggle in life, it should stop at you. Your kids should not have to go through what you went through. So this comes from educating yourself more so they don't have to go through these things, so they don't have to grow up in that environment. This program will also help kids off the street. Help get kids off the street and stop people from committing crimes and robbery, man. Think about all the stuff that's going on out here. And the reason why I say this, I was able to talk to like a correctional facility, maybe like a couple of over the summertime, talking to kids, talking to the youth about like why was they doing what they was doing. And 80% of their answer was because they were trying to get money. They probably didn't necessarily want to hurt anybody, but they was in a position where they had to feed themselves. They wanted to take care of their mom. They wanted to take care of their little brothers and sisters. They didn't feel like, for the people that still, the younger kids that did rob and steal, they just felt like they had nothing to live for. So I feel like with this program too, we're going to be able to help those kids too by giving them something to look forward to, teaching them about stocks, teaching them about credit, teaching them about real estate. And also we develop programs that you can make residual income by referring someone to a program that can help change their life. We all know somebody with bad credit. One out of three people have bad credit. That means 30% of the people have bad credit. You are already in debt before you even learn about credit. You get 30 years old, now you're trying to backtrack. Because we wasn't taught those things. But when I was talking to like some of the younger youth, I felt like if they had something to look forward to, they would stop a lot of the stuff that they was doing. And I'm going to introduce this program to the youth as well, so they can be a part of something, so they can start making money. And they will think twice before you go out here and do some crazy shit, trying to rob people and take from people, just to feed your family. Like I said, we had the best conversation planned out right now. And like I said, I wanted to pay people so much money that you would be down to obligated to want to better your life from somebody else and then be able to experience. I want this program to be an experience for people. I want this program to be an experience for people. I want you to come in here and just literally change your life. And a lot of people on this call right now, I want them to whoever invited you on this call, I want you to kind of talk to them and ask them where their life was before they joined this program and where they are at today. For me, before I actually brought this program to, I'll say within a couple of months, to a network marketing, I already have been doing this for 2 years. I'm a best-selling author on 5 Steps How to Profit Through Credit. I told people how I made 50. The book is about how I made $50K in 90 days by leveraging my debt. I leveraged my debt to create residual income for myself. And I want to teach people how to do the same. And people are actually doing that in this program now. People are getting involved in real estate. Like, people sending me emails all the time. Like, we got guys in our group now that's actually buying real estate. They got their credit fit to invest in real estate and literally changing their lives, man. Like, it's just a whole nother different space that puts you in mentally. Learn the small pieces in life that make the bigger picture. Like I said, the small things are about getting your credit fixed, learning how to trade stocks, learning about real estate, the things in life that gives the most value. The things in life that gives you the most value will give you a lifetime full of opportunities, because you will be more financially educated and you will be more conditioned to want to go out here and do these things. And the first accomplishment you make, you're going to want to make the second one. You're going to want to make the third one. So learn the little small things in life. You got to learn the small things in order for the big things to happen. Life gives you what you deserve, not what you want. If you out here praying and wishing your life to be better and you're not doing anything to better, it's not going to change. It's not going to change. My goal right now is to have 5,000 people in our organization by the end of the year. That's 5,000 lives we're looking to better. And like I said, you guys that's on this call and that has already been signed up and joining us, you will be one of the first people to be a part of history. And I always tell everybody in our group, man, everyone wins. Like, no one loses. When you become a wealth builder, no one will lose. We all will win. I will make sure that, and I develop a system enough. I spent thousands of dollars to making sure that we had the best software, some of the best programs out to actually give value to people. Because one thing about me, it's never about the money with me. It's about blessing other people, putting people in a position I like being around happy people. I don't want to be around nobody sad and depressed all the time. And, I don't want to hear none of that. You come to me, if anybody come to me with sad story, they want to do something, like, okay, what are we going to do? This situation you got, it's already done happened. That's the past. We ain't going back that way no more. We're not going to the past no more. We looking at the next 5 years of life. So what can we do now to better that? We're going to win. That's the end of this call. I'm going to take some, y'all ain't got to hang up, man. How did y'all feel the call go? And I want to ask you guys some questions, man. Ask away, man. Like, we just started this program and we're actually launching today. The products and webinars will be available after Thanksgiving, because a lot of people going home tomorrow for the holidays. So we just decided we'll do it on Monday, but we are signing people up right now. And, I want everybody to be a part of history, man. I hope to have 5,000 people by the end of the year. And you have a leader, and you have a leader right here on the phone with you guys that's going to make sure that happens. Because one thing I say, nobody can tell you what's in my heart and what's in my mind. And I know that alone is going to make a ton of difference in the world. How you get started? Just the person that refers you to this call, get with them, or whoever they refer you to it, just get with them, and they'll get you started with everything. Get you set up with your phone, get you set up with the stuff that you paid for, and they'll go over the compensation plan with you. I don't really like talking about money or whatnot, but the compensation plan, they'll get with you about everything. But it is an additional source of income that you participate in.